Commander of his tanks breaking through the wall. Master of his guns aiming straight and true.
Rawr. Is it Friday? I lose track of time. Good morning. Good morning, Coolbert. Stretching. Oof. Well, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. Not really, but hello there. Good morning. Happy Friday. Today is Friday. I lose track of days. Is testing robot voice? Nah, it's not a robot voice.
Through the stormy seas, he will never yield. With a steely gaze and an unbent shield. Enemies may rise, but they'll never win. For the captain's heart is pure from within.
But I'm glad you like my robot voice. Beep boop 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 pop. Good morning, Coolbert. Boop boop beep boop pop.
Forever where the brave belong. No frontier distant, no mountain too high. With the wind at his back, he soars to the sky. Oh, the captain's reign is a mighty storm, bringing light to shadows, keeping spirits warm. With iron in his veins and a roar so loud, he commands the land, makes his people proud.
Let's see. Do I got everything? I got water for the drinky drinks. I got myself for the stretchy stretch. I got World of Warships for the boaty boat. What else do I need?
Oh, the captain's
I got a chatter for the chatty chats.
storm, bringing light to shadows, keeping spirits warm. With iron in his veins and a roar
I should check to see when I go to work today. That determines how long I can see.
people proud.
But how are you doing today, Coolbert? How's your day going? How's life? Let me put an advertisement in my Discord. Hello, everybody. I am a man of 78 tier 10 chips. It didn't even hit the text to speech. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I am a man, I should say tiger, that owns 78 tier 10 chips. Maybe I'll get another one today if I get that coupon. But we'll see. Time to knock them all out of the water and get my tokens for the day. For as long as I can. Come join me for a relaxing knocking out stream and I'll see you guys there. Yeah, let's check my schedule. I think I work at 10, or not 10, but 11, 12, 1, 600. Yeah, I'm 1 to 10 today. That's lovely. Which means I can play until 11 o'clock. That's how that works. Goddamn. I bought SpongeBob SquarePants comic Snake for PS4 and a brand new $14. Brand new for $14. What is that? Is that like a spin-off or is it like a skin for Snake? Alright, none of this. Go away. 400X tokens. So that means there's more tokens? There is. I don't like that, but I like that at the same time. Are these super containers? They are random supers. I like super containers. I never did check the premium shop to see if I got my coupon there. Let's see if I got my coupon here. Coupon? Coupon? Give me my little coupon. No coupon. Why? I'm supposed to have a half off coupon on everything. I feel gypped. Maybe if I click on something, it'll show up. Nope. None whatsoever. I feel gypped. Ooh, a day of premium. What other rewards do you get here? Doubloons, German tokens, coal, common bonuses. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boop. I'm close to getting a lot of these done. This one's going to take the longest to get. But other than that, these should just come naturally. I wonder if I'm getting these as well. Well, eventually. Just by playing submarines, I could get these. Yeah, another 10,000 credits. Which 10,000 credits ain't a lot, but... Special certain missions that I didn't get my destroyer or submarine or carrier done. If I play them, it might come. Make a mess everywhere. You never know. But I have 2 submarines here to play. Balto, or Baleo, and Nagato, or Gato. And then the rest of my boats. Or I should say ships. I should. I love this port. This port's nice. I need more ports with weather, Wargaming. Make weather a thing. Well, what's the game about? What's the SpongeBob game about? Is it a platformer? Is it a RPG? Is it a... What is a SpongeBob game? So the point of these American submarines is the turning game. You get into position and you just start turning left or right. Because you need to get your front torpedoes in and then you want to get your butt torpedoes in. And then by the time your butt torpedoes are loaded, the front torpedoes are reloaded. And then you're just able just to turn and turn and turn and turn and turn. .3D platformer. That's cool. I've watched some people play some SpongeBob games and they're always like, you know, they're just there. Not really good triple A quality games, but they're there. They develop it for children, you know. Cash grab for their parents. Buy our game. You know what would be a cool submarine to add in the game? More gaming? The Croaker. Add in the Croaker. Down I go. What? Someone smashed that cruiser? Oh, this is dumb. Now I don't know who to shoot at because the other ship that was over here is not spotted and my torpedoes are just going to miss them. This sucks. Someone absolutely devastated Shikishima. I was not paying attention. I still need to turn the other way. God, that's frustrating that all my torpedoes I launched at one cruiser just epically failed because Satsuma just devastated it. God, you have such a weird ping.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Can I get 2 pings on him? Yes. 2 pings last second. Oh, he's still in damage control. But my torpedoes might still hit him. Yeah. They should do more damage if they're unguided. That'd be funny. Alternate universes to save Bikini Bottom. Interesting.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh, I feel like the battleship's going to be alive. Or not alive for too long. Guess I'll shove 1 torpedo at it. Surface. Yeah, I didn't feel like it. Oh, it's dead. Okay. That's the end of the match. How much did that Shikishima smack? 3 kills for the Shikishima. Meanwhile, I struggled yesterday playing the Shikishima. So he must have devastated whatever one of these ships were. No, it was this ship. He must have detonated or something like that. Must have smacked him hard. Citadel'd him majorly. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played games like that. Games based on TV shows or stuff like that. Man, I'm spawned in the worst spot. Why can't they give me the middle or on the other side? Lame. Like, a lot of games that I played as a kid was Mario games. Mario Kart. And then we got, well, I got older, so I was able to get Call of Duties. especially for the GameCube, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor. Zelda games. There's a ship. 2 ships. So I don't know where that battleship's going. He could go to A, or he could keep turning like he is and head towards B. Which it kind of looks like what he's doing, but I have no clue. Because he could turn any second back to the other direction. But he's also in a way where I can't physically shoot at him either, because he's behind an island. If he hugs the island and then pokes back out around here, or hugs the island and come out around here, there's nothing much I can really do. They spawned me in a very bad location because there's 2 big, huge islands that basically cut me off from any real flanking attack.
Commander, we've been detected.
Oh, that sucks.
We're taking on water quickly. The ship is on fire.
Man, how did you dodge all of them? The problem is I have to run away from the Minotaur. I'm waiting for that to expire so I can torpedo this guy and just try to ignore the Minotaur. Because the Minotaur is way too close. My bullets will do nothing to him.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Our team has taken the lead. Commander, we've been detected. Our victory is in sight. We're well below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Well, this sucks.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, he disappeared. No.
Our victory is in sight.
I turn the other way. I doubt they're going to track. 2 of them tracked. Playing submarines is a bit difficult because you have to remember buttons and know where the buttons are to press the buttons. Not every day you're actually underwater in co-op. I probably could have killed it too if I didn't spam that one torpedo too late. I could have just waited a couple of seconds until it was lined up properly. What I would have done, what I could have done are 2 different things. Desert map. Am I up north or south? North. That's good. I like being north. Same thing, American submarine. It's the turning game. You get into position, you start turning. Bow torpedoes, rear torpedoes, bow torpedoes, rear torpedoes. What a beautiful submarine. Submarines are beautiful. Like, you look at it, and you're just like, man, someone created this thing. The engineering behind early submarines is just magical. What is my torpedo range? Torpedo type switch time. Max range 6 kilometers. Oh, I have to be really close to them. Interesting. 6 kilometers torps. Max range 16.5. So I either get longer range non-homing, but they do max damage at 20,000, or I do these that do 10,000, so it's half the damage. Interesting. You know what? Go fuck off, carrier. Fucking asshole. Like, I don't like that their gameplay for carriers is, oh, there's a submarine, focus submarine. Like, how do you know I'm even there? Like, you purposely 100% track me down. Like, it's dumb. Ow. Can you not spot me for 2 seconds, please?
Commander, we've been detected.
Nope. Stupid boner aircraft.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Missed. Yep.
Torpedoes, direct front. Enemy cruiser sighted. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to port. Commander, we've been detected. Enemy submarine spotted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Ow, you piece of crap.
We're flooding quickly.
Wrong way, me. Wrong way.
Problem solved, sir.
Up and in. And damage the engineering space.
Our team has taken the lead.
cruisers coming in. More battle wagon. Can I block this target? God, go away, submarine. Jerk. No, it's aircraft. Aircraft spots me. Where's the bow of my ship? Such a limited angle attack. Ah, so many button switchings. It's so annoying to know what button's what and what button goes where. Ah, I got him. Death to you, my friend. If that dead ship stops my torpedoes, yep. God, that's so annoying. No! Are you gonna ram? You're gonna ram, jerk. Or at least block me from getting anything. I hate that. Yes, I know. Stupid rammers. Hi, Dolphin. And then the shoot now is the carrier. Will I get to it? Probably not. There's a Salem going after it. I guess I did 57,000 damage and I caused 1 death, so that's not too bad. If the aircraft carrier wasn't there spotting me all the time, like, god damn, I hate CVs. Like, there's certain classes of boats that they purposely go after regardless of any other ship around you, and it's dumb. They shouldn't focus submarines if like, how do they know I'm there? That's the thing. How did they know I'm there? They purposely, in their coding, saw submarine, and they went straight to the submarine. It's not random chance. It's not, oh, you 50-50 you might get targeted by the carrier. No, it's all the time, and it's so frustrating. Same thing with destroyers. It's like a guarantee. Like, I mean, at least destroyers are 50-50. But it feels like submarines are always 100%. If there's a submarine on the team, carrier's going to focus submarine. If there's a destroyer on the team but no submarine, they're going to focus that instead. Gotta love it. Got to love it. I don't. I don't at all. Ooh, this map of not likey. Don't like this map. Problem is, they spawn me with that guy. So either I'll get some kills, or that guy's gonna eat them all. And he has deep water torpedoes, so he just has to spend 1 salvo per ship if there's 2 ships over here. And it's only 2 people dead. That's not fun.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm waiting for the destroyer to pop up. I've seen both of those. They're pretty good. Where's the DD? I know there's a DD. Oh, there's a submarine. That's lovely. I hate that.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes
I
deployed.
don't want to shoot this cruiser, but it's the only thing there is. I don't know what happened to their DD, but that's kind of infuriating that their DD's magically gone.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Oh, she's almost dead. Hipper? What smacked me?
Problem solved, sir.
And I hope he died before he launched his torpedoes. Depth charge bomber thingy-mabooble. I'm too far away from the battleship, but the Hipper's coming around the corner, so I could just wait in ambush. No, I have to keep turning. No, and this dumb hamburgers are coming in. At least I'll get one torpedo in. Maybe the other one will hit the battle wagon. You know what? The woes of playing a submarine in this game is you either get this situation where you get absolutely nothing because your team is just all over in your stees. I like playing with bots, that's for sure. Because bots at least run out there and die. At least I don't have to play these anymore. Like, submarines are definitely not co-op friendly. They're definitely 100% not co-op friendly. I really wish they gave back the shotgunning effect for submarines. That way they feel more effective, or get rid of the distance. But in co-op, they're kind of lame. Because in random battles, you can actually sneak up on people. Co-op, no. Because your team just charges the enemy, so by the time you snuck up on someone, your team already sunk them. So it's like, it's not really cool. Some of the shows that I liked to watch as a kid, going on that tangent, was Battle 360 and Patton 360. That was on, and the Dogfights. That was on the History Channel. So you got like three aspects of combat. You got air combat with dogfights. You know, going over major air combat over the Pacific or the European theater. Even in modern wars too, they did some dogfights with modern aircraft, missiles, and stuff like that. They also did a couple episodes with naval forces too, which is very cool. I have some of their shows on DVD. But Patton 360 follows George S. Patton and the Army through Europe. And then Battle 360, which followed USS Enterprise through World War II as well, which was a very nice series. I had to stay up. I think they premiered at like 9 o'clock. So I had to beg my family to, can I please stay up? I really want to watch it. It's historical. It's not a cartoon. Hello there. I wasn't expecting you to be here. I expected you to be sleeping. But hello there. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, night, I don't know. Lols. Why are you not sleeping? Alright, Gearing, you can do this. One battle hype. probably sleeping. I woke up, my alarm woke me up at 8:30, and I told the Alexa device to set another 5 minutes, like 5 minutes please, and then my cat was sleeping on the edge of my bed, and I basically like curled up with her, petting her face and just laying on the back end of her and just be like, yep, this is awesome. I'm just listening to some purry cat as she's absolutely enjoying me petting her. All the rubs and scratches she can get.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
From Germany. That's a long, long place away. Hurrah. What is sleep? Sleep is just something that humans need once in a while to recharge the mind and soul. Is this a Spanish or Italian? It is. Oh, it's this. I don't like this. That's worthy of a spread of torpedoes. Okay, good. It's gone. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm gonna hopefully Citadel it. Or punish it hard with my AP. Never mind. You don't need it. There's nothing that scares me in the world, except for that.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to port.
I'm dead.
To port.
I'm dead.
Critical engine damage.
I'm dead. See, I was turning away from her, but then she dumped torpedoes at me. And there's no way I can turn. The gearing sucks in turning. That's the American syndrome. Does not turn. Because I knew if I went straight, I'm going to be facing two Germans and a French thingy. And all three of those ships have one thing in common. Good secondaries. I basically needed these two ships to charge up there, but they're going too slow. I was out of position. It's like time. Sleep is like time. Time is an illusion that we humans created to understand the universe more. Like Einstein said, time is an illusion. I think that's what he said. Something like that. It makes sense on paper, but humans have created life without time for a long thing. They just use the sunlight. Up, sun up, we move around. Sun down, we sleep. But time is so important to our civilization as it is that if we magically got rid of time, things would stop working. Especially computers and time transactions and stuff like that. The world would not be happy. Alright, Forrest Sherman, let's go. Let's kick butt. Let's see, faster firing shells than the gearing. Only 2 torpedo tubes per side. That's a lot less than the gearing. Good anti-aircraft guns. Depth charges. A name called Forrest Sherman. That's very important.
Enemy force detected.
And it has sap shells instead of HE. That way I can actually penetrate these weaker ships. And the superstructures of stronger ships and cause more damage. But my torpedoes have a longer range than my main guns do. Hello. Are you gonna reverse? What are you doing, mister? Oh, there's a Shikishima in front of me, distracting me. That's what you're doing. Hello. Please don't torpedo me. I've been a good boy this year, I think. Good, 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 good. Shove it out there.
Torpedoes astern.
Negative on those torpedoes there, sir. I would, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna turn when she rounds this corner. Or get stuck on a carcass. I had not that in the cards, but that is something that did just happen. Yunk. No! You torpedo monster cruiser creature. Hiss. At least I'm not the only one that tried to torpedo him. Well, I already can tell I probably didn't get my mission done since I didn't really do much this match. Hoping I can, but there's a lot more ships out here that does a lot more damage. Come on, Yamato, you gotta get a kill. Everyone has to get a kill. Where's the Yamato? I don't think the Yamato's getting a kill. You never know. Long range shot, long distance. Yeah, I figured. I feel like because everyone else is trying to get these stupid festive tokens, festive rewards done, it's going to be very hard for me to get them done quicker. Because usually in the morning, you face a lot more bots on your team, or you have more bots on your team. I'm already at level 9. Wow, same map too. That's crazy. Same side too. Lols. Yes, come after me, carrier. I got some anti-aircraft guns for you. Oh, he did come after me. Ow.
Critical engine damage. Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Engine boost activated. Problem solved, sir.
I still got 6 shot down, which is impressive. You know what I'm doing? Is I'm stealing the Smolensk's, I'm stealing her. She's doing all the work over there, but I'm just bapping them when she gets the hit points down. That's what I'm doing. I don't like Smolensk. I don't like that Smolensk is shooting at me either. Perps are loaded. I'm gonna pop a squad of torpedoes, keep the other ones for later. I'm gonna keep them for a rainy day. Got rid of his.
The ship is on fire.
Come on, can you guys help me with the Smolensk here, buddies? Help. I don't like the Smolensk in any way, shape, or form. God damn, I hate my team with a passion. Like, why can you not kill a Smolensk? You just kill it after I fucking hit him. God, I hate teams. I hate teamwork. I hate relying on people. It sucks. I shouldn't have died there. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Problem is I was trying to run away from him. I was trying to broadside, which was my bad. I should have just bow on to him. That way he can miss as many shots as possible. But I was afraid that I would be clobbered by one of those battleships or cruisers that were coming in from the other side. So my paranoia and fear caused me to just be murdered by the Smolensk. But I'm so angry that my team just... You see a Smolensk, you murder Smolensk. No ands, ifs, or buts. That is a target you shoot at. Don't matter if there's a battleship in the back broadside. No matter if there's a destroyer. Smolensk, kill it. End of question. That is the demon of the map. You have to get rid of the demons. Then you can focus on the lesser demons. The fact that they refused to shoot at it, or they did shoot at it, but all their shells miss, is very frustrating. I don't have time to deal with people's bull poop. I have time to deal with getting as many of these done as possible before I have to go to work in an hour. It sucks. I wish I can just not go to work ever. Money? Who needs money? I don't need money. I just want to have fun playing video games. And stressing about having to go to work is very annoying. Who else here stresses about going to work? Who wakes up early in the morning, have a bajillion things to do on their menu, but then they have to go to work later in the day and it just stresses you out? That's me. That's me in a nutshell. I have so many things that I want to do, so many things that I want to keep doing, like streaming. I would love to keep streaming until I feel like not streaming anymore, but I have to go to work, which is my biggest gripe about life, is being a human and having to work for money, slaving away at a company that doesn't give two shits about you.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
In the long term, a government that doesn't care about you either, because if they did care about you, they would force these companies to treat us better, but they don't. Why am I living paycheck to paycheck? I don't know, because the government let the cost of living go up to an astronomical amount, so my measly paycheck doesn't really do anything anymore. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, I really wish there was like a price committee in the government that looks at the price and sets the price throughout the nation to be the lowest price physically possible for that item. So it can't ever go up. It can go down. I'm dead. I'm not paying attention. I'm too just angered. Yeah, I'm too angered. I should take a break for a bit because I'm too angry about life and society and the whole. Hooray, being angered. Why am I failing so hard today? Why am I not in the groove? What is the groove and why am I failing? It sucks. Well, that's what I would do. I would make a committee that looks at the price of things and be let's say this item cost to make and shipping is $7, but then they mark it up to $20. Well, they're making a huge profit there. Well, why don't you make the price less than that? Well, of course, companies don't want to do that because they want to make a huge profit. That way they can make their $1 million salaries, which I think is dumb. I don't think CEOs should make $1 billion. I don't think so. If it costs 10 cents to make an egg, and then you sell the egg for 20 bucks, is that really a good deal for the customers? No. But we still pay it, because how are we going to get eggs? Buy our own chicken? How are we going to buy our own stuff? Build it ourselves? Not many people have the time to do that. Not many people have the skills to do that. But the corporate mentality of every year has to be an improvement is very bad for development. So let's say you made $1 million last year. The next year you want to make $2 million. Well, how do you make $2 million? Well, you either spend it on advertisement to get more customers into your business, or you increase the price on everything, so everything's more expensive. So then next year, hey, look, I made $2 million. I made $2 billion. Wow, who would have thought that? And guess what? I didn't actually have to spend any money on advertisement because I can just trick my own customers to pay more money. Ain't that lovely? That's what inflation is. And sometimes it is artificially created inflation because businesses want more money because they want to afford another mansion in Tahiti or something. Or they want to impress their shareholders saying, hey, look, we made $2 million this year. But then you already are stuck in a cycle of, well, next year now I have to make $3 million. And then the next year, $4 million. So what suffers? Is it the company itself? No. It's the consumers that consume your business that suffer. And it baffles me. Yes, I'm not in that industry, so I don't know why things increase so dramatically year on year. But it kind of makes sense if you think about it in a sort of numbers have to go up. Going down equals bad. Staying the same equals bad. Why do I do this? Why am I so complicit? I see a destroyer. You know what I do? Sail in a complete straight line because I completely forget what destroyers do. 100% forget. Oh, I still have one more spread of torpedoes. Of course, he dies before my torpedoes hit there. Not surprising. Come on, shells, thank you.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser. Our victory is
Yeah, and I'm failing at it, so that just shows how angry I would get if I actually play against real players. Like, boy, would I be kind of cranky. Like, I'm already in a bad mood, so playing against real players would be horrible. How to tell that I'm a new player and don't know how to play World of Warships. Yeah. I don't know, I hate dying in this game. It makes me angry because I value my ship, because my mentality is I'm thinking like, yes, you can't see the crew on the ship, but if there was a crew on the ship, there'll be tens of thousands of people. Granted, not on this ship, but like 1,000+ people. And I don't want to see them sink. I don't want to see them die. So if I make them live, then theoretically my crew won't die. And that makes me angry when I do stupid things like just sail in front of a destroyer and just take a torpedo because I'm not paying attention. Because my brain is not braining this morning. My brain don't work. Help. No brain work.
Engine boost deactivated.
I don't know. I'm also trying to start up a conversation, but it seems like my bait is not being taken. No taken bait. It's like I'm fishing with like a book of how to catch fish. And it's not working. Fishing for dummies. That's what I'm reading. Very fishy of you today. Well, that's one thing that I want. That's why I want to stream, because I want conversations with people. I want to have that sort of interaction. That's why. Because usually when I play World of Warships, I just have a YouTube video or something playing on my other monitor, and I just watch that, like, glance at it once in a while. Like, I don't really care what's playing as long as it's something that's keeping me somewhat entertained. But I can't really do that while I'm streaming because copyright issues. No. Just random YouTube videos. I have this video that I want to watch. I loaded up YouTube. That way I can get my YouTube stream going. And it was, what was the video called? Why was the creator of Lord of the Rings scared of the Hobbits' huts? Something like that. And I'm like, well, why was he? What about the Hobbit huts in Lord of the Rings was he terrified of? I think they're awesome. I want a house made out of a hill. Why not watch the Roman Empire? I don't like that far back. I'm more of a World War One plus person. Anything below that, I don't really care. Swords, shields, muskets, nah. Guns that go boom, 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 boom in a rapid fashion, and big guns that go kaboom. And bolt actions that go clink, clunk. Yes, please. Muskets that go boring. What? What are you brawling? What bra? Are you accusing me? For some reason I thought this was a ship carcass in front of me, but it turns out it's just an island. Balls. I do think occasionally what would the world look like if the British Empire or the Roman Empire or the Ottoman Empire was still around today.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Eh? Oh.
Torpedoes astern.
I'm being chased by a torpedo.
Smoke generator started.
I guess I can hide here until
Problem solved, sir.
I get off this island. But I watch on many different things on YouTube. Random stuff that I watch that randomly shows up on my feed. But I like certain gaming channels I like. Like I watch Markiplier. Stuff like that. Just random stuff. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just I like this. I like this content. I'm gonna watch it. Some more content. Some museum ships that I watch. And then a lot of Nightcore. I listen to a lot of Nightcore music. Let's go Des Moines. Des Moines. A lot of cruisers. No destroyers, no submarines. One carrier, though, but I'm in a Des Moines. That don't faze me at all. Squishy, 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 squishy. I love squishy, 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 squishy. It means I can citadel, 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 citadel. Are you doing anything tomorrow or tonight or later today? Doing anything fun? Any plans? My plans for today is stream, as I am doing right now. Go to work, come home, eat good food, maybe watch a show, and then go to bed and do it all over again. Until my next day off, which I think is Sunday? I think my next day off is Sunday. Nebraska. Cruiser broadside? Cruiser broadside. Gotta get the rain in. Range him up. Oh, I guess I didn't need to range him up that bad. 5 citadels. I love squishy ships. 7 citadels. 9 citadels. And dead citadels. Or turned in. No, leave him alone. Monster. The game just said, yeah, no more kills for you, buddy.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I figured there would be.
Torpedoes to port.
He missed with his torpedoes. That's good for me. I want to see broadsides. Officially, I can citadel him. There we go. 6 citadels. Ha ha ha. There we go. Des Moines for the win. I love this ship. Can I citadel this Nebraska? I don't think so, but 6 penetrations. Maybe. Nah. Penetrations, yes. Citadels, no. Three ricochets. There he goes. Kremlin's almost dead. So there's only 3 ships left. Yes.
Our victory is in sight.
2 ships, the 1 ship left. Carrier. Once this island magically poofs away, then I'll be able to smack him. I should have got 3 kills there. That 1 ship that I should have citadeled again, magically. Getting mercy rolls does not help. Mm-mm. No. The sadness was real. Ah, Des Moines, you were so close. So very close. That's fine, I get to play it again. see. Squishy. Maybe squishy. Definitely squishy. Dangerous, but squishy. And squishy. All ships that I can citadel if they're broadside of me. If you were to serve aboard a Navy ship back in World War II, what position in the ship would you want? Would you want to be a gunner in the main turrets, anti-aircraft gunner, secondary battery gunner, in the bridge in the commander area, a lookout, one people on top of the bridge looking at the horizon, I guess. Some ships have torpedoes, so a torpedo operator, a float plane operator maybe. Or would you be down in the engineering space? Would you be one of the engineers or damage control teams? Where would you be on a ship? I myself would probably be... I always say the highest point of the ship. Like the lookout, something like that. I don't want to be in the ship, because that seems scary. Like, if I had to choose anything else, probably like anti-aircraft gunner or a turret operator, one of those people in the turrets. That way, if I get hit, I die instantly instead of maybe dying. But with my bad eyesight, I cannot be a lookout, even though I would love to be as high in the superstructure as possible. Just don't have the eyes for it. Sucks. World of torpedoes. Why bother use anything else? He's not moving fast. Oh, his engines are knocked out. That would explain things. Hello, Venezia. Nice broadside you got there. Can I touch it? Lame. Why don't you shoot at the battleship, you big meanie? It's funny how my cruiser is a cruiser and very nimble compared to my destroyers that destroy things, and I get torpedoed left and right in my destroyers, but when I come to my cruisers, I dodged that again. Next match, play the Arizona. I can do that. I can play the Arizona. Festive reward. There we go. I'm like, is it tier 6 or tier 7? Hello, Arizona. Pennsylvania class battleship sunk at Pearl Harbor. You know what I'm surprised with? You know how the Arizona is leaking oil? To this day, she's still leaking oil from her 10,000 plus gallons of bunker oil that they put on the ship. What surprises me, I'm surprised that throughout all these years that all these climate activists and everyone that says polluting the environment is bad has not made like a petition or lobbied the government to siphon out all the oil that's inside the Arizona because environmental.
Waiting instructions. Let's give them a hard time.
Which shows certain things that are very environmentally unfriendly, like the Arizona leaking oil, which is symbolic. It is symbolic in terms of that she's still bleeding. That's the symbolism of the oil leaking out, is she's bleeding.
Roger.
Which turns all the sacrifices that American soldiers, sailors, and everyone else did during the war. I just feel like someday she's going to deteriorate to a point where something collapses and a big bubble of oil is just going to come to the surface and become a very big hazardy mess.
Enemy force detected.
But I have a model kit of the USS Arizona. I want to put it together at some point in my life, but I need a steady place of birth, a home, so to say. Because unfortunately, renting, you might have to move, and moving very fragile ship model kits is not something that I want to do. So I have the box of the kit, I just can't build it. Don't have room for it. But I like the Arizona. She's a good fun ship to play. Her guns perform pretty nicely. I say as I miss every single shot, straddled her. Arizona, you make me feel like a dum-dum. Praising you and then you just not go anywhere that I ask you to. Like, all you had to do is one hit. That's all you needed to prove my point. There we go. One turret has the accuracy. The rest, nah. At least I'm the only one shooting at it, so she's all mine. Except for the perf secondaries. Yes, please turn. Please turn. Oh, that's a failure on your end, sir. Please capitalize it. Or not. I guess I should have aimed a little bit higher. 90% of my shells hit the water. Which instantly stops all my shells.
Our team is taking the lead.
Come on, reload. He's broadside. I need to smack him. He's teasing me. He's a teaser. There we go.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
They have a station right there. It's Arizona action right here. Two Arizonas smacking each other around. Only one Arizona is the real Arizona. It's me, obviously. Yeah. 5 air cliches. Almost reloaded. Ouch. So he's gonna reload just right before I reload. I can also heal up.
Our victory is in sight.
But if I bow into him, he's gonna ricochet his shots. Meanwhile, I have his full broadside. Texas, go away. I see the Texas behind me. 6 penetrations. Oh, Texas is gonna steal my kill, ain't he? Oh, come on, secondaries. I know you don't do crap. Nah. I tried. Still, I got good smacks on him. That was Arizona. A good girl. She's a good ship. Sunk before she had a chance to really show her might. Worcester. American light cruiser with auto-loading 6-inch guns. America hated this ship. Well, the government hated this ship. The sailors hated this ship because the auto-loading 6-inch guns always broke, apparently. They were always brokey. It's windy out. I look out my window and the tree's dancing like it's a rave outside, and I'm like, dang. If you want me to play a certain ship, I'll have just say a ship name, and if I have it, I'll play it as long as it's tier 5 and above. If I don't get any requests, then I'm going back to my tier 10s to get the tier 10 ribbons off of them, so I can go to the next tier 10, so I can get my anniversary free ship, hopefully. If not, then my super containers, which will hopefully guarantee me a ship of some sort. I like the look of the Worcester. The Worcester is such a good looking ship. It's just sad that this ship had to come towards the end of the war, so her use was very limited. Especially when the missile era was coming into effect, like all gunships are kind of being phased out in favor of missiles and long-range attack forms. Why get into a point-blank range when you can just use your radar and shove a missile into their face? Hello. This ship used to have been more powerful back in the day, but some patch they nerfed her rate of fire. She used to fire much faster. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. Stop shooting at it. But I like shooting corpses. Like, is any of them in my radar range? Oh, she's broadsiding. She's broadsiding. I'm gonna press my APP. Yeah, I knew it. I'm just like, ugh, my AP's itching. I have an itchy AP key. I just 1,000 cut the sleeve in. Burn, my pretty, burn. I do have to watch out. He does have torpedoes, so. Yes. Ooh. Hello. Doesn't have much superstructure though. No. I was hoping I would get the kill for that, but Napoli doesn't have that much superstructure to actually penetrate with my AP or HE. Why can't you just get it the first try? Some of my tier 10s can get it first try, and they get a pat on the back. People that have to do it, chips that have to do it the second try around, no pat on the back. They get scolding. They get told do it better next time. Yeah, super ship. Got a Hanover. A Richthofen. You know, I didn't know what the Red Baron's name was until I watched the movie The Red Baron. And then I figured out that his name was Manfred von Richthofen. And then this carrier was the Richthofen. I'm like, wow. Good choice of name, Wargaming. I approve. It would have been cool. I don't know if they do. I don't have the ship. If there's a like a Red Baron camouflage for her, that'd be fun.
Awaiting instructions.
The Ace of Aces. The face of my favorite pizza box. I'm trying to help you, Destroyer. I'm trying to knock as many of those little pests out of the sky for you. Try to at least. Core Destroyer. The Russian cruisers, the Russian ships in general, the biggest fear is HE. They have large superstructures, but decent armor for the hull. Ouch! That's not fun. I don't like that.
Enemy submarine spotted. Torpedoes, direct front.
Ah, he moved away. Oh, you're the one that smacked me. Oh no, I'm in danger here. Ooh, AP? Side armor? See if I can actually penetrate that.
Submarine spotted.
The answer is somewhat. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Main turret critically damaged.
Wish I had torpedoes.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, I still beached. I was hoping I won it. Just keep on flapping, keep on flapping, keep on flapping. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. How am I not dead? You American monster are interesting. That's for sure. He must have over-penetrated. That's how I'm not dead.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Wrong button. But tell the anti-aircraft crews to help repair the ship. Even though I don't really need to do that since the match is pretty much over anyways. That just makes me feel good. My magical booster. Hooray. I took out a super battle German battleship. Meow. Hello there. My cat came to visit me. Good morning, Zari. Good morning. I'm gonna scoop ya. Scoopled. I scooped her. Hello. Your claws hurt. Ow, that hurts. Hello. Ow. Good morning, you. Mwah. I love ya. Do you want to say hi to chat? Do you want to say hi to my streamers? She's like, no, I just want pets. I just want all these scratches in the world. Oh, yeah, you're so happy. Rah, rah. Bloop, goodbye. She's not a lap cat, so she squirms after a while being on someone's lap. She's like, okay, this is nice, but I want to go. Leave me alone, please. I'm an independent girl and don't need no man. Salem, Massachusetts. Salem cruiser. Salem heavy cruiser. Salem boat. Big large smelly thing. Smell good. She smelled real good. She good smeller. I bet on the Salem. She's in Quincy, Massachusetts. Quincy? I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But I bet on her. And I recommend doing it. Every time when I play this ship, I always say the same thing. She smells amazing. She has that old-timey war paint, oil, mechanic smell. It's very good, very delicious. Highly recommend. She's a nice boat. She needs a lot of work, though. I don't think she has a big crew to maintain her that much. A lot of her ship was rusty. She needs a new coat of paint. Her deck needs reworking as well, last time I bet on her.
Awaiting instructions.
I wonder when the last time she was dry docked. That'd be interesting to know. There's a submarine, the Kaba, I think that's what it is, USS Kaba, in the Michigan, Lake Michigan, is going to dry dock soon. They had to postpone because the weather was kind of poop, but hopefully the weather's good today so they can take her to dry dock. First time she's gone to dry dock in a couple years, so she's going to get her barnacles scraped off of her. Any hull work needing to repaired. Well, that's good. That's another museum ship that's going to be preserved for a long time. I wonder what the next museum ship to go to dry dock would be. I know our ships up in the naval park is going next year, hopefully, cross fingers, as long as the bureaucrats said so. They were supposed to be gone this year, but one more winter. You're a broadside. I'd rather have broadside destroyer. USS Kidd, which is a Fletcher-class destroyer, got an extension on their dry dock so they can repair more of their ship, which is good. Might as well get everything done if you physically can before you leave it and then find out that you still have more work to do, and then it's gonna suck. Texas is out of dry dock but still getting worked on. Don't overturn it.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Air breach. We're taking on water quickly. The ship is on fire.
Oh, broadside Salem. Broadside Salem. Please capitalize on it. I need to turn towards the battleship. Come on, shells. Smack Citadel. There we go. Pay dirt. If I keep my bow towards the battleship, I should be fine. He's turning away from me slowly. There we go.
The ship is on fire.
I think he's down. Hello. How are you? How are you, big battleship? That's difficult because I like the King George the class ships and I also like the Nelson class. It'd probably be the Prince of Wales. I like the Prince of Wales for her history, but I also like either the Nelson or Rodney for their history as well. But if I was to choose one that I personally would like, it'd probably be the Prince of Wales. Just because of her interesting turrets, the quad turrets. I don't think there's any ship today that has a quad turret saved at all. So seeing a quad turreted ship still be alive would be very interesting to see. Now Nelson would be Nelson or Rodney would be very interesting because it would be the only ship that has all main guns pointed forwards of the bridge. But from what I've heard is it'd basically be a maintenance nightmare to keep those ships. Her hull plates were very leaky. Both of them had very leaky hull plates. No matter what they did, they couldn't really 100% fix it. Rodney was worse because of the fight with the Bismarck. But I definitely want the Prince of Wales. That's what I would save. Like, the Queen Elizabeth class is nice. I would like that. The Renown class is nice. But that's technically a battle cruiser. And if you're just specifically saying battleships, a Renowned or Hood will not count. But they're pretty cargo ships, okay? They're pretty cargo ships with very powerful guns, but they were a little bit too pudgy, so the 14-inch guns on the King George V class did roughly the same amount of penetration, which is kind of hilarious. Granted, that's all theories. They weren't really put to test. But that's why the Germans went with their 11-inch guns, because why do you need a big boy, big, huge caliber shell when you can make an 11-inch gun perform just equally as well as a higher caliber shell? Because there's so many things you can do with the barrel. Longer barrows, you can do squeeze bores. Like, there's so many things you can do. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope that you are also awesome and cool and never change. Unless you turned out you did something bad in your life, then that can change. But so far, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I always have this dream of what if some magical power came to life and revived all the ships that were sunken? Like, what nation would have the most ships? And obviously, that would be Japan. Japan, 90% of their ships were sunk during the war. 90%. That's a lot of ships that Japan would magically get back to the home fleet. Meanwhile, America would get some of their ships back. Great Britain would get some of their ships back. Italy would get some of their ships back. Germany would get their ships back. I think that'd be very interesting. Aw, you guys are cute. Hello, Mogador. I'll switch HE for you. I'll be nice. Even though my AP does smack. Turn towards it. Yep, I knew there was torpedoes. But not bad. Back to AP. Like, it'd be very cool if, like, that's one thing that I think about. Like, what ships would come back to life? Like, the obvious ships for America would be the Arizona would come back. The New York class, New York would come back. The Mata would come back. What else got sunk? Yorktown, Hornet would come back to life. I don't like you. You have torpedoes. Ooh. Citadel. It's a Brindisi, though. Yay! 7 Citadels! Lols. No torpedoes for you, buddy. I was quite afraid. The Pensacola, yeah. A lot of submarines would probably come back. Probably a lot of submarines, too. Where'd you guys come from? Tight turn, tight turn. The Germans would get back the Bismarck. Japan will give back both Yamato, the Yamato and the Musashi, and the Yoshino, and all their carriers. The Kongo, the Fuso. What else did they lose? Britain would get back their Hood. The Roma would go back to Italy. I don't know why I say Italian when I want to say Italy. Yeah, the Indianapolis, yeah. Well, the thing is would it count if the ship was scrapped? The Turpis was scrapped. I don't know about the Blue Shore. But I know the Turpis was 100% scrapped. They scrapped her in Norway. Apparently, there's a shop in Norway that sells Turpitz metal. They turned it into knife blades. I don't know how accurate that is or how authentic that is. I mean, it did sunk, but that's the thing that it's something that you put into the category. Sunk, but did it get scrapped after it sunk? Because there has to be some of it left on the bottom of the ocean to rise back up to the surface. Magically. But if it was completely scrapped, so let's say you sink a destroyer and the Chinese came in and basically scrapped the whole thing, so there's not even just little pieces scattered around. Does that count as a ship should be revived? I don't think so. I think any ship that's been completely 100% scrapped or scrapped to non-recognizability, then it can't be revived. The Prince Eugen will come back to life. My favorite cruiser, because it was sunk in... Apparently the story was it was hit by 2 nuclear tests, survived both nuclear bombs, was towed to one of the islands to be decontaminated, and then just for some reason rolled over and capsized in the most weirdest way possible. I have no clue. It's like, no, I'm done. Goodbye. Like, my theory is they were trying to decontaminate her, but they didn't pump the water out of the ship, so she just capsized because there was too much water inside of her. And the way her watertight compartments might have been set up was maybe the doors were open on one side of the ship, so she just kept filling and filling and filling. I don't know. German steel indeed. I want to visit her. You can still visit her. There's plenty of videos of people like climbing on the back end of her rusty hull, which I don't want to touch that thing without some sort of protective shoes, but you know, people barefoot it and then they jump off of it. People scuba dive underneath her hull, her upturned hull. Pretty cool. Pretty much. Which is so sad. I would love America to make that into a museum, like a war prize, like what they did to the submarine that they captured. Like, oh, that would be so cool as a war prize. Be like, look, we got the Prince Eugen. But the problem is there was a law or something, some sort of law that they had to abide to, that all their war prizes were used until a certain point, and then they had to get rid of them. They had to get rid of them. Like, a lot of the war prizes that were given to the Russians, they didn't want to get rid of them. They're like, why do we have to get rid of them? And then the rest of the nations were like, you got to get rid of it. And they're like, why? Because that's what you signed. That was in the treaty. You get the war prize for X amount of periods. You either scrap it, sink it, or I guess maybe turn it into a museum ship. For me, I want to see a 4K video rec of the Yamato. They did find the Yamato and the Musashi. There is videos of it. Yamato's in like 4 pieces, I'm pretty sure. You got the bow, midsection, all 3 pieces, and then the stern. And then possibly superstructure somewhere? I don't know. She's all a mess. She broke up on her way down to the bottom. Same with the Musashi. Musashi also broke apart. This is my last match, by the way. It's almost 11 o'clock, which means I'm going to have to get ready for work soon. Which entails a shower, clean clothes, food, and maybe watch a show before I go to work. And then my 45-minute drive to work. Hooray! Bonk. Well, if you have $1 million that can fund an expedition to the Yamato with 4K cameras, then do it. Unfortunately, expeditions like that is not cheap. And I'd rather them spend time, effort, and resources to find new shipwrecks than old shipwrecks. Like, I want to know where the Sakuf is. I want to know where the, God damn it, shells. The Oklahoma. Where the heck is the Oklahoma? The Congo. The Congo. Japanese battleship Congo has not been found yet. Like, there's so many ships that have yet to be found that I'm like, I want to see. I want to know where they're at. I want to know if they exist, or did the Chinese find them first and scrap them? That's what I want to know.
Problem solved, sir.
Problem is there's not many interest in there. Like, wasn't it the Microsoft CEO that was really into it and funded it, and then he passed away, and then there hasn't really been many expeditions since then? There has, but not as many as there used to been. But then again, COVID kind of ruined a lot of things. But can you get COVID on a ship? That is an experiment that I would love to see, is the rest of the world's having a pandemic, but if you launched on a ship before the pandemic even started, and you're out to sea for, let's say, 2 months, before the pandemic even started, do you get sick? Or is it airborne and get sick anyways? Or is it psychological? If you tell me that the whole world's getting sick, would you magically just get sick? I don't know. Experiments, experiments. What randomly floats through my brain? Sad. No kills. I would have absolutely have made that destroyer sink itself. That destroyer would be not happy if I full speeded, bow cut into him mid-ship. Oof. Alright, well, I got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tier 10s this morning. And I still have a lot to go. Yay! Oh boy. Well, it's sad because my work schedule is a 50-50. It's I know I'm 1 to 10 today, but sometimes they cut me an hour, so then I'm 2 to 10, which means I can stream an extra hour. But the problem is when they give me my 1 to 10s, it's always sucky because I'm like, yay! Oh. Because, like, yeah, I get more money in my paycheck, but boo, that means I don't get to stream, which is something that I'd rather do more. So today is 1 to 10, tomorrow is 2 to 10. And then Monday is 2 to 10, Tuesday is 2 to 10, Thursday is 2 to 10, 2 to 10 Friday, 1:30 to 10 on Saturday, 1:30 to 10 Monday, 1:30 to 10 Tuesday. So now I got 1:30 shifts, so they cut me half an hour. What are you doing? You crazy cat. Uh-oh. Okay, I was confused. I'm like, no, I don't want to work 6 days in a row again. So the longest I work is 2 days. Yeah, I only work 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. So I work 2 days, then I have a day off. Work 2 days, have a day off. Work 2 days, have a day off. Work 2 days, have a day off. That's an interesting schedule. I will say this month is going to go extremely fast. But that is what happens. Alright, tomorrow I'm going to be playing more World of Warships. Depending what I do tonight, I may or may not be live. Probably not. Bank on me not being live, because I probably want to just relax. But we'll see. Hurrah. On, off. Sounds like my sex life. My sex life is off, pretty much. Just been swapped off. It hasn't been really active much, which is kind of sad. Alright guys, with that being said, that is it for my stream. Let's check out today's holidays before I end. It's something that I like to do. Today is Friday, September 5th. It's the 5th of September. Today is Bring Your Manners to Work Day. I don't think I can do that. International Day of Charity. Myland, and I don't know what that is. Can't pronounce it. National 401k Week, or Day. National Act Dumb Day. Gosh, I'm going to act so dumb at work today. I'm going to love this. I'm going to... Yay, I love stupid things. Yay. Guy, I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. Act Dumb Day, I like that. National Be Late for Something Day. Well, I can't be late for work. But I'll be late for something. National Calculate Day? Cellulite Day. Something about skin. National Cheese Pizza Day. Cheese pizzas is boring. I guess that's a... no, I hate cheese pizza. Cheese pizza's alright, but cheese pizza is so boring. So boring. It's so boring. National Cheyenne Day? Shant Day? What is this? I don't know how to pronounce words. Oh. Shanty. It's an alcohol beverage. That's why I don't know what it is. I don't drink beer or alcohol or wine or anything. National Child Protection Week. National Food Bank Day. National Lazy Moms Day. Well, I'm not calling my mom today. She's not going to pick up the phone anyways. Gosh. National Shrink Day. World's Samos Day. Samos. S-A-M-O-S-A. Samos. Some sort of interesting pointy treat. It's like a delicious snacky snack. Never heard of it before, but it looks delicious. And then some birthdays. Any notable birthdays? Freddie Mercury's birthday. Rest in peace. Nope, no one that I care about. There's a couple of them. I'm not going to name them if I don't know them or care about them. But that is today's days. That is today. Hurrah. But that is it. Cheese pizza is just normal. Where's the pineapple? Pineapple? I mean, I'll eat pineapple on it. At least it'll give some sweetness, even though I don't like pineapple. The only cheese pizza that I have is a... You probably don't know what it is, but there's a restaurant chain in America that's called Pizza Hut. I don't like their pepperoni. That's the only pizza that I would eat without pepperoni, is a Pizza Hut pizza, because their pepperoni doesn't taste good. I don't know what brand of pepperoni they use, but it's the cheapest, flimsiest pepperoni on the planet. It tastes bad. It's always burnt. Gross. Hurrah. But with that being said, I don't know if it's that international. I don't have a Pizza Hut here. They closed. They closed all the Pizza Huts in my area. I don't have a single pizza. If I want a Pizza Hut, I have to drive an hour in the wrong direction. I don't want that. I want a pizza here. Instead, we just got local pizza, which is better in any way, shape, or form. Always support local pizzerias, because sometimes they're absolutely delicious. If you never ate there before, try it, because usually it's good, unless they're having an off day, which happens all the time. Happens all the time. Also, the benefits of eating pineapple is making you very sweet when you nut. Don't ask me. I don't like pineapple. I just don't. I don't like fruits. I don't like vegetables. I don't like berries. 3 things that I don't like. I will eat bananas. I will eat an orange on occasion. But I just don't like it. I don't like the flavor. I don't like the texture, especially berries. Berries are the worst because I don't like things that burst in my mouth. Like Gushers, I don't like. Exploding candy that when you bite into it, it just oozes something. I don't like that. Bleh. You don't like bears. Fazbear's Pizza. That's not real. That's a video game. It might be real. Who knows? But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I am late to my shower, so my stinky kittiness needs to get clean before I go to work. I can fix you. Sure. I don't know. It's a psychological thing. It's something that it's in my brain that just immediately tells me it shouldn't be there. Spit it out. I don't know why. It's just, I don't like things that burst. I don't like it. It's not my forte. I'm not that smelly. But yeah, bye guys. Have a good day, night, evening, fiesta, birthday. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. If not, happy birthday anyways. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more World of Warships. Trying to get my bajillion amount of anniversary certificates to get off. So I want my free ship. That's for sure. So bye guys. Bye everyone. Bye YouTube. I am live on YouTube as well if you guys didn't know. But I'm basically starting up multi-streaming so I can do both. So bye guys. Bye bye.